Hello and welcome back to my channel. On to Kara, a second gen Titan, from what I've heard from Ava Playa, the patron who requested this. Thank you so much, the resident second gen stan in my Patreon group. This is very, very cool because I like seeing groups that really influenced what K-pop is today, and Kara is one of those groups, being of the era of like Wonder Girls and Girls' Generation, groups like that. So it's about time that we check out their story, what their songs are about. Now, Ava Playa is always willing to let me know a lot about the group, so I read up about them, their history, things that have happened to them, about their disbandment, and some things I did know because when I really started getting into K-pop, it was like mid 2019, so the events that happened towards the end of 2019, you know, the things with Guhara and Sully, I did come across those, so I did know of this group and these members. So now it's time to actually go back in time and listen to some of their songs. We're going back to 2011. I think this group debuted in 2007. So we're going to be checking out the song Step from 2011 and then Pandora from 2012. So let me know maybe what your favorite Kara song is. If you're a big fan of theirs, what brought you to them? If you've been a fan of theirs since the beginning, I would love to know. I like those really long-time K-pop fans. Because like I say, even though I was a casual fan, I was listening to K-pop back in 2008, 2009, but didn't really start to get hardcore into it and learn much about the industry until, 2 years ago. So let's get to it. This is Kara with Step, and then we'll move on to Pandora. Oh, we are starting at 100. So colorful. The second gen energy is real right now. I love that wavery synth. Mostly her, but not all of them. This like second gen, even the male groups, they all had like a real wet hair look to them. Everyone seemed like they had wet hair. Not so much this group, although like I said, she somewhat does look like that. Oh, the lean back. So this is like cute, but still very feminine. Ooh, some powerful movements. Whoa. Their outfits pop. Everything is just a splash of color. Literally everything. Look at this. This is what I would expect from like a 21 kind of thing. No, that really tricked my brain. You know what I'm talking about. They knew what they were doing with that. Oh, I like those outfits. The energy is so high for this. A lot of these second gen groups are such a sugar rush. It's so bright and bold. What? This instrumental is going wild. But true to the K-pop form, we're getting experimental with these beat switch-ups, these like differentiations in tempo, these switch-ups like this. Stark outfit changes. Now we're all classied up. Wow. The amount of people, this is a production. This song really does just have party atmosphere around it. It's really fun. Damn, but they have so much energy. It's feminine, but with like that confidence that maybe I wasn't used to seeing back then from different K-pop songs in like second gen era. They have like an energy and like a fierceness to them, maybe a sassiness. The neon, the colors are wild. But these second gen groups, they just love to highlight. It's just legs all day, is legs left and right. Whoa, I felt like that just never calmed down. We started at 100 and it had that one bit during the bridge that slowed down a little bit, but otherwise it was just an onslaught of sound, of color, of dance. It's what I always say about these this era of K-pop though. It was all about that hook, the catchiness, which still it is about. I mean, that's pop music in general, but what I always felt about when I started listening to it, you know, 2009, 10, it felt like a chemical formula, like it was built and made to be addictive and to be interesting and for you to want to keep coming back to that music video because you couldn't stop either thinking about whatever hook it was that they were trying to latch onto you with or something like that. And this has those qualities 100%. And I could see why this is an iconic song for a lot of people. You go down, you read these comments, and everyone is just getting a crazy nostalgia rush for this, and I could totally understand that. Like if I were to listen to like FX's Danger is where I get stuff like that from. But yeah, really catchy song. One of those that I know if I listen to multiple times, it's going to be an earwig to me. Now we're gonna move on to Pandora. So this was like a year later. More sentimental feeling here. Still no captions, unfortunate. Oh, this is shot way better. Higher production in general. Ooh. I'm a sucker for the heavy eye makeup, I'm not gonna lie. See what I said about the legs? Egyptian look? I like this video. Ooh. I again, and also an older this gen K-pop, you didn't have a lot of, at least not as much of solo like singing. It was a lot of group singing, not even I'm saying harmonies, but you know what I'm trying to say? Whereas in K-pop these days, it's like, okay, you move on from their part to their part to their part, and you get like a feel for each member. I think there's a bit more individuality maybe these days to where you can pick out and market these individual members a lot better. You want to have those close-ups, but you want to really make each member feel unique. And a lot of these videos or a lot of these songs, you have either all of them singing at once or like they're not as highlighted, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So it's difficult for me to really like pick out one member here that's like super like standing out to me during the performance. They all look damn good though. They all look real good. I mean, 2012, you're getting into that sexy era, yeah? I love her short bluish hair. I think I like this one more. So whereas Step is way catchier, it's more of that pop sound. This one has like a bit of an elegance to it. It's less party, but more alluring. Whoa! Who is that? I also like all these. Oh, what? What is going on with this instrumental right now? It is insane. And I felt it for also with Step. It's so not overbearing in a bad way. The instrumental behind their vocals is loud. Like the mixing, it's loud. I don't even think it's just because I'm playing it kind of loud in my headphones. It just is, it's just constant, and it's really like, it's right there. It's like almost they're fighting with the vocals the entire time. And it gets to this like experimental mix here with like heavy guitar chugs, and then now it sounds like orchestral. What? This is so interesting. Here we go. Here are some highlights, some vocals. Oh. Sometimes I just remember that it was a different era. You don't get such full, like, sexy concepts these days as you did back then. Oh, that was an assault on the senses, visually, audibly, everything. It was experimental to be sure, and it was also, I guess, just really reminiscent and alluding to what K-pop would become and the different, like, risks it took with this song. The mixing was all over the place, but in a way that is what brings me to K-pop, in that they take risks and they try new things and they mix sounds and beats, switch up tempos, stuff like that, and you could kind of see it happening here. That's why I say with these second gen groups, why I like checking them out, not only to see where K-pop has come from and things like that, but also to see how that now reflects what we listen to right now. And this was only 9 years ago, so it wasn't even that long ago, but still big changes happening between now and then. But also you just see the remnants of that, and I like to kind of mirror these eras between each other. I would struggle forever to like with names and things like that, but the best I can do is she stood out to me a lot. Short blue hair, really liked her parts, killed it on camera. Their outfits here in this one I like so much more. I like the kind of elegance, and when the erratic and strangeness of K-pop of those early aughts years, your 21s, your I guess you want to say even Kara, with their outfits and how they were in the Step video, that wasn't so much my thing. Even when I alluded to and mentioned FX's Danger, like the outfits, the hairstyles, they definitely struck you. They took you aback. They made you interested, but not exactly my cup of tea. So I really do prefer between the two songs. I'd take Pandora between them. But let me know, out of these two, what's your favorite? What's your favorite Kara song? Memories of Kara, things like that. Because I know a lot of the people that are going to be checking this out are not new fans. They're going to be old-time Kara fans, or people that are nostalgic for them. Maybe a bit older K-pop fans returning to see a fresh pair of eyes react to them, and that's what I've been doing. And hopefully you got a kick out of it. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and you can give me a better idea of what this group was like, and I guess how their sound might have influenced K-pop today. Thank you to Ava Playa once again for recommending this group, requesting them on Patreon. The second gen Spearhead, I swear to God, I love knowing about these older groups because there are some of them I've heard of even back then in passing, but I've never really gotten a chance to listen to them, and their names being around the space of K-pop. Even on Twitter, you hear these names pop up, but rarely when it comes to the older groups or groups that have disbanded do I take the time to go back and listen to them. So that's why Patreon requests are perfect for that. So this was interesting, and I know I only scratched the surface level of this group, so please let me know more about them, and I'll see you guys in the next one.